All right, so we're starting, it's April 10th, and I'm just gonna do a quick tour. That's a wall that we put up about a month ago, so we have the whole entire yard now that is surrounded by the block. This is the redone flower bed. We got the fountain running. It's not completely balanced yet, so we do need to work on that. But like I said, everything is still very much a work in progress. I need to put drip out for my plants yet. I'm going to trim out some of those. I did transplant the calla lilies while they are in like their peak. So transplanting them with roots not quite established. Yeah, I expected them to fall over a little bit, and that's fine. But my Jackmanii clematis, they just bloomed on this side as well. Isn't that pretty? It's actually a darker purple than I thought it'd be, but I'm okay with that. I think it's going to be really pretty. I love how full it's getting. This one has been in now for third season, and this is I want to say the first season, and technically things got moved last year because we put this wall in, so the roots had to reestablish. And anyways, yeah, just put this one in. I believe this is going to be a Nelly Mosher, but I'm not sure. It's been a not cool, but a really neat year because we have had a very mild winter. So a very mild winter, warm spring. It's just been very different. I still have all my nasturtium in bloom, and they're actually looking really good. Like they're not burnt out at the same time as having, where is it? We'll see down the line some vinca in bloom, which is a very warm weather plant. So that's been neat. The aloe is gorgeous. I love when the aloe blooms. I still have my Seven Suns Temple in bloom in pots. That'll have to be maybe planted out this year or maybe even transplanted to a bigger pot. I've got some sedum that I transplanted over here. There's one of my vincas, and it is about to, look, it's got buds on it. We are going to get cold this next week in the evenings. I think a low of, I want to say like 49 or something. So hopefully the vinca will do okay. A salvia I transplanted over here. Some more sedum, that's in a pot. I think there's some alstroemeria in that pot also. How can I pass that? Look at that, beautiful. And that's already, you can see the blooms have already started drying up, or whatever. The season is coming to an end for the bloom on those. I believe that's ice plant. Got a Dusty Miller right there that was put in the ground as a cutting. I think it's taking root. And I think I even saw some buds. There we go. Some little tiny blossoms on the Centennial Kumquat. This is my Chinese viburnum, which is in a pot, and it did bloom. You can see the seed heads or the flower heads left. This is new to me, so I'm still learning it, and hopefully I'll get that in the ground as well. That is an oregano back there. We've got another sedum here. All the different nasturtiums, which they were a beautiful show again this year with the reds, the orange. I didn't get any yellow in this one, and I'm actually okay with that. I prefer not to have yellow blooms in this. I like the red and the orange. And the kangaroo paw is looking awesome. Look at this mix. My Supertunia Vista bubblegum, I planted those, or I bought those plants in 2022, spring of 2022, and they just amazing. I've moved them from place to place, and I overwinter them every year, and they just come back. So this already needs cutting back. Also planted with dianthus. Down below I have more nasturtium, alyssum. This is a nemesia that I planted in the ground, I think also in 2022, and it just comes back every year beautifully. I cut it back, and it comes again. It's gorgeous, as well as some, looks like Verbena bonariensis. I bought this from a potted plant off of Marketplace and it was like a combo, and I just transplanted everything out. It's beautiful. I wish it stood up more, but I guess, it's okay down too. I've got a red kangaroo paw that I planted in the ground last year this time. It's blooming. This here, I'm so excited about. Look at that. This is an oak leaf hydrangea. It'll be the first year I've seen it in bloom. Pretty excited about it. It's got blooms all over. And oh, there's Gracie. She got the duck. The mallard again. This is our chlorinator. It's our second mallard. We keep the broken one in the pool. And we put the nice one up because she likes to hunt those mallards. That's Gracie. She's our grandbaby. Okay, this is the Maywa kumquat, and look at, pretty excited to see this because there's a blossom on there as well. So this fruit looks like some chlorosis. So I will be fertilizing this or feeding it soon, probably today. Hopefully today. My irises were a gorgeous show this year, kind of the first time over here to really get a good show. Beautiful. You can see they've already, the petals have come off of those already. But this is one of my vincas. There's vinca there, and those all overwintered. And then I got cannas, the pink, dark pink cannas there. My Phoenix Ribolinii palms, they were kind of scaring me. I'm still not sure if we're out of all danger, although it looks like we are. So it is getting some good healthy growth in the middle. The other stuff was looking like this during the winter. So I think I see healthy growth in all of those. That's awesome to see. Pretty excited about that. We did lose a palm this year. We didn't lose it, but it was dead. So when the palm people came, they suggested, you know, we could leave it up and it can just be dead up there, or we could take it down. So we did, because I guess it can spread the illness or sickness. Anyways, these palms are looking great. It's always, like I said, good to see that. Those are the vincas, and they do definitely look like they have chlorosis right now. No dogs, Basil. Chlorosis, but you know, they did overwinter, and I didn't cut as much foliage off of that, so I'm not too worried about it. It'll green up, I think, as it heats up. This is one of my lilacs back there. This one did bloom. Both my lilacs bloomed. They're in pots. I'll need to put everything on drip. This is, look at these gorgeous, huge iris plants. And they were just in bloom. In fact, we might even find one still. Maybe not. Underneath, nope, they've lost all their petals, just as of today. It was gorgeous. This plant back here is really looking good. I limbed it up from down below. Definitely getting more air and light under there. It's so pretty. I think it's a Fatsia, something or other. The braided willow came back. This is a Rose of Sharon, I think pink chiffon. And I have, look, a volunteer. So I'm gonna definitely try to dig this up and transplant it somewhere else. More vinca back there. Beautiful nasturtium. Look at that one. I love that peachy colored one. But really, I love when they're all mixed together like this. Like I could never plant something like this. It's just, man, how they seed themselves is gorgeous. This is my other lilac. Look at this, the split leaf, or no, monstera is looking great. And then I think that's a split leaf philodendron. That's looking good. So I really, really thinned out all my banana plants this winter. I cut them back, I believe it was end of March, no, maybe the middle of March. So they are leafing out again, which they do every year, which is great. It's awesome. I actually dug out a couple of plants. Someone had come and gotten some other plants for me, and she was liking the bananas. So I dug a couple out for her. So that always feels good to give some away. And I just noticed this right here. Look at that. A new leaf on the monstera. That is so cool. Okay. Anyways, everything's doing really, really well. There's another little tiny one. And there's Basil. She likes to go and lay in my plants. And we have, anyways, yeah, I've been like on the dogs. They're like in the cool spots and all the plants. Okay, so looking back this way, it has been such a pretty spring. Really, all this stuff has been blooming for so long now. It's just so crazy because, like I said, it was so mild, and getting the benefit of having nasturtium as well as summer plants, it's pretty stinking cool. This here, Bird of Paradise, we got multiple blooms on it. This one was the first. You can see it's kind of drying out. But then we have another one there, and then we have a bunch of little ones over here on the back side. This is the citronella plant that's flowering, and I love the smell of citronella. Unlike lantana. I say that because, oh, it smells so good. I was up front pruning some lantana, and every time I get near it, I can't stand the smell of it. It's just, ugh, and if I touch it too much, it makes me itch. So citronella is really nice to be around. Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous colors, a mixture of colors on these nasturtium. And nasturtium, if you're not familiar with it, one plant blooms one color, so you don't get, so those are multiple different seeds that have fallen. And I'll show you right now too, because this is something good to know. If you want to attain this look for your, like if you're in mild climate like I am, super mild, this is what the nasturtium are doing right now. They're developing seeds. So this is what a seed looks like, or 3 seeds. Look at that, how easily it came off. So we're in April, so these will start dropping on their own. And if you just so basically get your nasturtium seeds, drop them in the ground, don't have any expectations until next winter. And hopefully you'll get a beautiful show as well. And just like, so like if I do want a certain color somewhere, like this, for instance, that peachy color one, I'll go and throw some in other areas. But I always get flower. Oh, is your ball stuck in the nasturtium? She likes to hide her ball in my plants. Whether it be, do you want it, honeybee? This is honeybee. Yes. Do you want the ball? Are you gonna go in the pool? Okay, here, let me throw these seeds real quick. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? You gonna get it? Gracie's gonna get it, I think. Oh, Gracie got it. So that's Gracie, honeybee, Basil, and Boo. And the girls are standard poodles, and Boo is a toy poodle. Honeybee and Gracie are sisters, and they're just over a year old. And Basil is 5. She's our baby. Well, they're all our babies, but anyhow, back to plants. Okay, got my fern. That's still in a pot. I'm contemplating whether or not to put that back over in this bed that we've extended, made it bigger. Yeah, I'm considering it. I'm trying to decide if there's enough shade over there. This is a hydrangea plant, and this is it the 2nd year in bloom, maybe 3rd year in bloom, but look at how many blooms are on it. I'm so excited. So this plant is really interesting because it's in a pot, and at this point I know that the roots have grown through the pot into the ground, because I was going to plant it out into the ground, but I'm not going to touch it. It's just doing so beautiful. I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, and I guess provide it shade. That's the one thing, shade and irrigation. So all my stuff is normally on drip. I don't ever have to water stuff by hand, but we are in the process of redoing our irrigation. So also this whole area has been reconfigured. We used to have giant raised beds back here planted with bougainvillea, which provided shade to all this garden here from the south. And so this is all going to be getting it's kind of changing the little microclimate a little bit. So we'll see how it works out. But let me step back and kind of show you this area. So this is a shed that we have here. This is going to be my garden shed this summer, until we build a garden shed for me. So, but all the beds, if you're familiar or have looked at my other videos, or for myself, go back, remember what those beds look like. Brad and the boys have built beautiful raised beds back here out of redwood or treated wood. And they started settling, but really the truth is Brad got big equipment. So he tried leveling it out with the equipment, and ultimately the wood was starting to rot away. So we decided to just edit. I guess that's a new word I'm hearing everyone use in the garden world of videos right now, is we're editing our gardens and remove the beds, remove the bougainvillea, which left us not just with a different microclimate coming up, but look at all these roots. So at first I thought they were maybe the bougainvillea roots that had grown, you know, from the, and some of them are, I think like these thicker ones are. I think those are probably bougainvillea roots. But these are just palm roots. And so this right here is where my giant raised beds were. And yeah, when we pulled that out, it exposed a bunch of the palm roots, and it's just a mess. I don't think it's a problem. I can just prune them back with the pruner. We'll eventually have grass or some kind of hardscape over here, maybe some stepping stones or something. It's just kind of ugly and a mess, really. This is the backside. More nasturtium. The jade in pots is beautiful. The heuchera. Look at that variegated leaf. I love that one. That's also one of the ones that gets this salmon flower. Or not salmon, rather. It's like the orange, the lighter orange. I extended this out this year because I had plants to move. So this will be a gorgeous lantana. I don't like the smell, but I love the look. And this one will get the red, orange, yellow. It's going to be so pretty. And then this is a blue, I think it's like aquamarine or something or other, salvia. This is going to be really pretty with the red. And I may try to plant some more sun-loving things along this line, but I don't want to move the rocks. So my thoughts is I'll like sun-loving plants, Russian sage, maybe some red aloe, and then some lantana. And then I want to put this little really small path in through here with my stepping stones. Just because I don't want to actually give a ton, or maybe, I don't know. Anyways, lots of thoughts. I'm not even going to say too much because I keep changing my mind on things. All right, there's a sedum there in a pot. Okay, this is their new driveway. We extended this 40 by 19 feet, so we're able to park all of our stuff on it. And yeah, that was really nice to be able to move things. Got some flower pots over here that I don't really change out. These are just things that they're all perennial at this point. Even like my Rebecca, they're about to bloom. Actually, they're actually perennial here. These were some beautiful, was it ranunculus or anemone? I don't remember which one that came back from last year. And of course the verbena. Everything's been so pretty. This is a blackberry that I thought I was going to plant in here, but actually I'm going to take out. I don't really want it in there. That's one thing is we did get rid of to our best effort, tried to get rid of our blackberry bushes across there when we opened up the backyard. And I'm seeing them pop up. Okay, so this is another bed. This one somehow got overtaken by mint. I have no idea how, because I've never had a mint plant near this pot or this area. But yeah, it's getting taken over by mint, and actually it's pretty, so I don't even care so much. As well as some petunia and verbena. And then this one also had some ranunculus. All right, let's see. Come on, basil. Come on. And this is looking really pretty. The nasturtium, another thing I know this has been a lot about nasturtium, but it's just looking so good right now. And I just want to convince everyone to plant it. There's a vining nasturtium as well as a clumping nasturtium. And the nice thing about it is it does reseed itself, which is awesome because it's like literally the first color that we in these really super hot, like mild climates get, where like in the northern cooler climates, you guys can plant like bulbs and get your beautiful tulips, and which I can do daffodils, but honestly, I feel like they're never really guaranteed. And it's also a lot of work because I hate planting bulbs. So these are my color. And literally I just scatter the seeds. So, and at this point I don't even do that anymore. They do it on their own. But they're also super easy. So if you don't like a plant where it's at, you just pull it out. It's so easy. Super shallow roots. Look at this gorgeous poppy. And this one overwintered. This one I planted here last year, and it actually kept foliage all summer long. This is a little bit more shaded under the crepe myrtle. So I think that's why it's doing extra great. So pretty. These are some Shasta daisies. The Dusty Miller's looking awesome. So is the geranium. The scabiosa, maybe scabiosa, the little purple ones. And these are some kind of allium that I'm not exactly sure. They did nothing this year. I actually cut them back because the foliage was looking pretty rotten. These are the Fortnite lilies that are so pretty right now. One of my, here's a rose bush, which pretty purple blooms. Mauve, oh, it smells so good. This one's awesome. Some more poppies I transplanted over here. This is a rose that's not looking so good. I've actually tried apps to figure out what's going on with it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling real good about the app. Said it's fine. It just maybe got a little bit of weather fluctuation, which could be, I guess. These are the Russian sage that I transplanted back here. And there's another one back there. So it'll be that lavender color all the way in this back corner. It's gonna be so pretty. This is a crepe Merlot. It blooms light pink. Planted these over here because I had to move everything when we were redoing the wall, and those clematis bloomed. Those are Nelly Mosier. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It might be Nelly Mosier or Mosier. Anyways, it's also planted with white potato vine, which is a false jasmine. So that's gonna look great together. In fact, I have more here, but look at these little things. I love it. The little snapdragons, they just come back every year, and as well as the pansies. This is look at the size of that. It's a Rudbeckia, which is from last year also. I kind of cut them back in the winter because they start looking terrible. I take off all the nasty looking foliage, and that's what I'm learning they do. So it's working out great. My salvia, kind of the same thing. Got an iris there. I think I had that one. I planted one back here. It's looking bad right now, but it'll look better. I'm learning. I just be patient with that kind of stuff. Okay, here is another. This is the false potato vine, which is also on that arbor. It's potato vine, or false jasmine. We call it potato vine, and it's planted with the Nestor. Ooh, look at that bug on there. Do you see that? That's interesting with the clematis, and I don't know the name of this one. We have had, I don't know if that's a beneficial bug or not, but honestly, I've seen more ladybugs already this year than I ever have in my garden at this time. And the funny thing is I'm not seeing aphids, but definitely seeing, look at that. Oh, so pretty. But definitely seeing the ladybugs. The ladybugs are doing their thing. They're hungry, they're here, and they're eating. Okay, look at that bloom. Is that not beautiful? Wow. And the coolest thing is actually not only are those little blooms so pretty, but it's like the structure of the plant. Look at that. So pretty. I have some up front too. They look better back here where they get a little bit more shade, I noticed, and probably also more water. Okay, that's a little embarrassing to see it like that, but basil laid on one of my geranium plants the other day. So I took all the broken branches, just stuck it in the bird bath. The water looks nasty. It wasn't that color before I stuck all the geraniums in there. So yeah, I need to take care of that. Okay, this is a pot. It is still, it's a potted verbena, the pink chiffon verbena, and it'll look great again, but I just cut it all back. More clematis, and this was such a stunning show. It was a different type of purple clematis, but this is what its seed heads are looking like right now. It was like lion something, I think. And it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I've got my disco ball. This is my grapefruit tree, which I learned I've been pruning way too hard. So I'm gonna try to prune less. And maybe I'm considering trying my hand at grafting, because I would love to put like an orange on here or a tango mandarin, because neither one of our other citrus trees took off. We had to transplant them and they just didn't do well. Still learning on those. Okay, this is a mandevilla. which is trying to look so much better now. In the cold, it was like foliage was looking like this. It wasn't looking so good. So it's looking much better now. These are, what is this called? I forget, impatiens maybe, I think. And these were just salvia cuttings that I stuck in here because I pruned a plant and needed somewhere to put them, and I stuck them in there and they took off. They're doing well, which is pretty cool. The plant I couldn't think of the name of over there is the same as this. So sun patience, I think that's what this is. And it overwintered for me. So that was exciting because I love the look of the plants. This had many more plants in it. Oh, maybe they are gonna, look it, there is new growth on that tiny one. Anyways, yeah, these ones are exciting that they're coming back because I got these on clearance last year and they did beautifully and then they didn't do beautifully. Totally learning about this plant as well. They like water, but they don't like too much water, but they definitely need the water, and if they don't have it, they show you. This is a vinca. Looks like something's been nibbling on it. More than likely, if I had to guess, I'd say snails. This is more nasturtium back here, more daisies. That's a geranium plant that, yeah, Basil decided to lay down in. Must have been cool. It's actually been really hot. These couple days that we've been in now and that we're about to go into is a great cool down, and it's probably because I have family coming down from North Dakota to visit, and it seems like whenever we have people come to us from the north, they bring the cold, which sucks because I would love for him to get to sit out by the pool and just relax and enjoy the warmth while he's here. All right, so my lavender crepe myrtle is looking gorgeous, has not bloomed yet, and but the foliage is so pretty. And this is my white one. We had to cut it down last year because when we put the wall in, it was way too close. So here's the stump. There's the stump, and then you can even see a little shoot that came out, which I'm actually getting some what is it called, stump and one of those things. It's bonide product that Laura from Garden Answer talks about, and I'm learning about it. You know, as I got some of that because I don't want the extra little cuttings to grow up, but I do want this to turn into a tree. So there's my stake. I do need to stake it, but so it doesn't stay too curved like that. We need to do that soon, actually. But that'll be a white blooming crepe myrtle, which it used to be a multi-trunk. It looks like now I'm hoping to train it into a standard. There's another view. This is a bower vine that I transplanted from another area. Got a huge root ball on it. So I do see that it's definitely getting new growth all over it. We left this on there, it was old, so that's why it looks kind of off right now. I'm considering just taking it off and letting it all kind of grow up at the same time. But anyways, it's a white blooming with the light pink centers. That'll be really pretty over here. These, I think it's called Perfuma, I forget. It's a climbing rose. It's super thorny, but it smells amazing. It was in bloom yesterday. Actually, here you can see it's a teeny tiny roses. It's, like I said, it smells amazing, but I'm gonna move these to my front. So I say these because there's one there and there's one there. That one just has been pruned already. I haven't pruned this one, so I'm way late on that. And I know it's probably hosting giant grasshoppers, so I really need to get on that. But honestly, I was going to, and it had already blossomed, and I just didn't have the heart to cut them off. So but I do need to get on that. So that'll be up front on either side of my new gate for our side entrance. These are mums that are growing in here. I will probably end up moving those. This is an apricot tree. Pretty excited about this. This is new for us, and it's been doing really, really well. This is my attempt, because I had to move plants kind of suddenly, so I stuck a lantana there. And then this is where one of the beds was, and I'm going to show you how we thought we got rid of our blackberries. Brad actually used his mini excavator and dug deep the whole entire area. But look here, another blackberry coming up there, right here. And these are like, I love my blackberry bushes, but it was closing off our yard too much. Look at yours. I'm seeing them all over the place. There's a big one in here, and I was gonna pull it out already. Oh, there's 2 big ones. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's gonna be crazy. So I got this stump and vine killer, as well as there's another one. And I'm gonna try it on the blackberries because I don't want them taking over like my flower beds. Anyways, yeah. We knew that might happen. Oh, I have one even growing up in the middle of the yard. It's crazy how far their vines and their roots will go. Oh man, because they were literally back here, back there. Oh boy. Oh, anyhow, let me do a view of the yard from this way. Oh, that right there, I kind of walked past it, didn't say anything, is our blood orange. We transplanted that over there. It was one of the 3 that we planted as a trio that survived. And yes, the dogs just went poo. So, sorry that's in the video, but it is. Oh, and this is a dark pink crepe myrtle. And hopefully the next time I film back here, I will have planted in the extended flower bed and maybe have some grass growing. We'll see. Yeah.